Hi, my name is Beau Fontenot, and I'm a team member at Rooted Consulting. So, what advice would I give to someone who wants to be an IT consultant? I would just say that it's important to learn how to break out of your shell like I had to, where if you've done nothing in college but take your classes and just go through day by day life, you really don't get to you don't get to meet a whole lot of people if you don't go out of your way to do it. So, being an IT consultant means you're going to have to go out of your way to meet a bunch of people. And if you're not ready for that, then you're not ready for it. So, really, my advice would just be to learn how to break out of your shell more efficiently and meet people, learn how to start conversations, learn how to finish conversations, you could even learn a little bit about your customers to make small talk every time you go back and forth. I noticed we heavily focused on networking, like physical Wi-Fi networks this summer, and I love that because I had always been interested in Wi-Fi and how it worked and the different technicalities about it. And like now, even whenever I walk into random restaurants, I'll be scanning the area and looking for the access points and like, oh, they're using that company, and yeah. I didn't expect to actually be going into an attic whenever I was told that we might be going into an attic. I laughed that off. I was like, no way. In the summer, you know how hot it is? It's like 100 degrees. There's no way I'm getting into the attic. We got to an attic. It was hot. So the best overall experience I had with the Rooted team and the atmosphere of the lunch environment was Tim's, because that was the first time I had been in a room with everyone at Rooted at the same time, and it was really nice seeing everyone as a team. That was my first time meeting them, and the food was great also, but I really enjoyed hearing the conversations, the back and forth, to talk about the movies and what was coming out. It was an enlightening experience, and I broke out of my shell for the first time over there. I learned how to be both diligent and a sponge for learning at the same time, because there were times where I really didn't know what was going on, and then I was showed what was going on, and then I was asked to do it 10 times over. And learning how to be diligent like that with information that I just learned was a really big eye-opener for me, and I think just that alone is going to take me really far. I would just say to not doubt yourself, not doubt your own abilities, because even though you probably took this internship to learn something, that doesn't mean you are entirely helpless whenever it comes to basic things, right? Like sometimes the unintuitive solution that you just came up with because it felt right to you actually is the solution. And others around you might not catch that. So you need to be able to speak up and say, hey, look, here's my idea. Don't doubt yourself. And sometimes the solution really is just powering it off and back on again. Thanks, guys.